The love story of Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton has been told so many times that it almost seems like a myth. It is a story about two celebrities who come from very different worlds, who find solace in each other during the most difficult times in their lives, and then gradually establish a relationship that millions of people root for. At the intersection of cowboy boots and platform heels, ska pop and country music, Oklahoma and California glitz, and more. Despite the fact that their relationship appeared to be impossible on paper, the moment they became a couple in 2015, the entire globe was unable to avert their gaze. When Stefani joined The Voice in 2014, she and Shelton already had an easy relationship. They had a playful banter, a rapid friendship, and the natural warmth that emerges between two artists when they respect each other genuinely. Both of them were married at the time, both of them were going through private heartbreak, and both of them relied heavily on their relationship as their worlds began to collapse behind the scenes. When the summer of 2015 rolled around, they had only recently become single and found themselves in the middle of a media frenzy. The rumors eventually became headlines. The rumors became full-blown speculation, and by November, Stefani's representative had verified what many had already suspected: that Hollywood had a new power couple that was completely unexpected. After that, their love story continued to become more public, and it was also studied more closely. The proposal that Shelton made in 2020 was welcomed with a great deal of media attention, and their wedding in 2021, which took place at Shelton's ranch in Oklahoma, felt like something out of a country fairy tale hybrid mix. In a manner that was surprisingly harmonious, they combined their families, occupations, and lifestyles. However, as soon as they exchanged their vows, their marriage became a focus of the tabloids, who were already convinced that it would not be successful. In addition, the speculations have once again reached a boiling point, despite the fact that they have been together for about a decade and have been married for around 4 years. A timeline of rumors that always seem to be going on forever. In July of 2025, Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani celebrated their 4th wedding anniversary in a celebration that was public, filled with affection, and devoid of any indication of conflict. On his Instagram account, Shelton paid a heartfelt homage to Stefani, describing himself as the luckiest man to have her as his girlfriend. Not only was Stefani's own post just as warm, but it also expressed gratitude to him for their life together. Fans found it to be a heartwarming reminder that the couple was maintaining their strength. The rumor cycle, however, came back to life 4 months later, and this time it was louder and more powerful than it had been before. Specifically, the song "Hangin' On" from Shelton's most recent album, for recreational use only, was the lightning bolt that ignited this particular incident. The song, which is about a couple who are attempting to keep their love together from falling apart, caused the internet to go into a frenzy. Had Shelton been alluding to actual problems in the world? Was there a personal element to the song? Every lyric, every single interview soundbite, and even the tone of his voice was scrutinized by his fans. Within the context of an interview with Access Hollywood, Shelton made an effort to dispel rumors by stating that the song did not reflect his marriage. But he continued by saying, "I hope," in a manner that was half joking and half serious, and that was all the tabloids required. The story was quickly brought to the attention of Star magazine. The couple had been spending an awful lot of time apart, according to a source close to the situation. Additionally, the publication took issue with Shelton's anniversary article, implying that it was shorter and less enthusiastic than in previous years. Based on the information provided by their source, it appears that they are no longer occurring. Those assertions were mirrored by Woman's Day, which referred to Stefani and Shelton as radically different people whose life choices were finally beginning to catch up with them. According to the magazine, the couple had a long history of taking pleasure in the fact that they were an unusual fit, laughing off their differences in terms of food, clothes, and music. But what about now? The source of the information stated that the jokes and fun of it all run dry. None of these allegations were new to fans who had been following the show for a long time. Nonetheless, the timing made them more credible. Shelton has been really busy trying to promote his music. As part of her holiday preparations, Stefani had been away from home. Their social media pages displayed a greater amount of solo content than is typical. It did not take long for rumor mills to declare a marriage problem that had reached full-blown proportions. Is any of it truthful, however? Why it appears that the rumors never suppress. Stefani and Shelton are not like other celebrity couples, who either exaggerate their relationship or entirely conceal it. Instead, they are somewhere in the between. They occasionally post tributes, but not all the time. It is not every milestone that they exhibit appreciation for one another. However, they never go into too much detail about their life together as a married couple. This medium zone, which is authentic but not overexposed, provides tabloids with just the right amount of uncertainty to constantly stir up controversy. All is well if they share a cute photo of themselves together on social media. It will be a problem in paradise if they go 2 weeks without having one. The publication of a sorrowful song by Shelton would be divorce. The emotional transformation that would result from Stefani coloring her hair a different hue would be divorce. Getting further apart in the event that one of them takes on a new job. If they spend time concentrating on their children or on projects they are working on alone, drifting apart. It is a cycle that never ends, and Stefani has openly confessed that she is tired of it for many reasons. Nylon had an interview with Stefani in 2024, during which she addressed the ongoing controversy head-on. "About a week ago, we were going through another divorce or something," she stated in a direct manner. "It's nothing but falsehoods. There is no such thing as a lie, and we are aware of what the truth is." She spoke with a level of clarity that can only be projected by someone who is deeply secure in their relationship. Her remarks were confident, grounded, and delivered with a level of clarity. The commotion from the outside world is irrelevant to her. She and Shelton are aware of what they have constructed, and neither one of them has shown any sign of reversing their position as of yet. A couple who are living their lives apart, as a group. It is possible that Stefani and Shelton have always led very different lives, which is one of the reasons why rumors of a divorce continue to circulate. And the world of Blake Shelton. Shelton holds a strong connection to the state of Oklahoma. The rhythms of country life are woven into his ranch, his music, and his identity. All of these things are intertwined. Following his departure from The Voice in 2023, he redirected his attention to touring, his family, personal projects, and most recently, his new music competition series to be called The Road. The show, which is co-hosted by Keith Urban, has become an important part of his calendar and has caused its own drama, particularly in light of the fact that Urban's continued activities involving Nicole Kidman have been making headlines. It's the universe of Gwen Stefani. Los Angeles glamour, fashion collaborations, holiday releases, Vegas residencies, and high-energy pop performances are all part of Stefani's world, which is an entirely separate cosmos. She comes first as a mother, then as an artist, and finally as an entrepreneur at all times. In the vicinity of the time when the rumors were resurfacing, Stefani was simultaneously releasing a new holiday song, juggling interviews, and traveling between the two coasts. The term trouble is not appropriate. Rather, it refers to two thriving careers that are working in parallel. It is necessary for them to spend time away from one another. They do so because they have a desire to spend time together. This is a fact that a great number of everyday couples are fully aware of, despite the fact that tabloids pretend they are unaware of it. How their relationship continues to be successful. In spite of the noise, Stefani and Shelton have a number of important characteristics in common that reinforce rather than damage their relationship. One another's profound respect. Stefani's inventiveness, discipline, and unwavering love to her children are all qualities that Shelton admires in her. Shelton's steadfastness, grounded character, and protective spirit are qualities that Stefani admires about him. Although their occupations are different, their ideals are the same. 2. A common past accompanied by heartbreak. The failure of their prior marriages did not tear them apart, rather, it brought them closer together. When they were going through raw emotional transitions, they relied on each other. There is a resistance to the foundation falling apart. 3. Time spent together on their own terms. When it comes to spending time together, They prioritize intentional moments over continual togetherness. This is true whether they are celebrating the holidays with their children, spending peaceful nights at the ranch, or cheering each other on from across the nation. 4. An exclusive relationship between the two of them. On social media, they do not engage in romantic activities. It is not true that they reply to every rumor. Silence is not distance. Rather, it is the establishment of boundaries. "Nobody can get to us," Stefani said to put it most eloquently. Exactly what is going on right now. Real-life evidence points in a totally opposite direction, despite the fact that tabloids continue to push the notion that a separation is imminent. Shelton is currently working on the next chapter of The Road, which will broaden his television presence in a world that has moved on from The Voice. In the midst of promoting new music and getting ready for appearances, Stefani is currently in the festive spirit. Both of them are currently putting in a lot of effort, meeting their duties, and exploring new creative avenues, all while quietly supporting one another in the background. Their marriage is not in danger of disintegrating. It is not starting to break apart. It is not in a state of emergency. The situation is straightforward. They are extremely busy. Two prominent artists in their prime. Two parents juggling their families' hectic schedules. At a time when the world is insisting that they will not, two people choose to be with each other. Why there will be more rumors in the future? In the world of Hollywood, there is a truism that cannot be refuted. The media tests the stability of a celebrity relationship with more vigor the more stable the couple appears to be. There are many reasons why Stefani and Shelton are easy targets. It's a complete contrast. They are well known in media. They are sufficiently private to impart an air of mystery. Simply put, they are well known enough to attract clicks. The industry feeds on tension, and as long as a single magazine has the ability to turn a lyric, a haircut, or an Instagram post into a headline, the story will move forward without interruption. But in order for it to spread, it does not have to be true. Simply put, it needs to be dramatic. An ending to a love story that refuses to split apart. Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton have been together for almost 10 years, during which time they have endured a variety of challenges, including professional shifts, blended family dynamics, attention from the media, and ongoing gossip. Every time rumors begin to circulate, they ultimately die down and are eventually replaced by another public event that demonstrates that the couple is still truly dedicated to one another. They might not be able to outrun the rumors of a divorce because the tabloids will not stop pursuing them. However, they are not required to do so. The headlines do not adequately encapsulate their love tale. The calm life they choose to live together, far away from the noise, is what defines it. Their loyalty, their ideals, and their sense of humor are also what define it. When everything is said and done, the speculations reveal more about the fixation of the media than they do about the couple themselves. And if the past is any indication, Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani will continue to do what they have always done. They will continue to live their lives together. They will continue to love each other. And they will trust that the truth will speak louder than the rumors.